Howdy, NFL fanatics. It is the host here. It is the Reister. Now, before I give you my picks on week 12, I'm going to let everyone know out there, if you're listening, that how I did last week in week 11. Here goes nothing. I was 8 wins and 6 losses. Not too shabby, but I could definitely improve. And I know I could do way better. Do you guys believe me or not? Let me know. So, let's kick this off for week 12. For Thanksgiving special, there are 3 games. That is freaking awesome. First of all, right at the get-go, the Minnesota Vikings are 8-2 versus the Detroit Lions are 6-4. I'm going to Lions at home for an upset pick. Hopefully it's going to be a game. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Or it might be a blowout. Who knows? Another game on Thanksgiving will be the Los Angeles Chargers are 6-4 versus the Dallas Cowboys are 5-5. I'm going with the Chargers. Chargers look very on fire this late in the year. They're trying to make the playoff push. On the other hand, Dallas Cowboys are falling apart. They lost their running back. They have a lot of key injuries. They're a mess this past Sunday. Can they rebound and get into the playoffs? Who knows? But I'm going to Chargers. Next matchup, another Thanksgiving game, but it's a night game. Eli and the New York Giants are 2-8. What happened to the Giants fans? But most likely a lot of you give up on this team already. Most likely they're gonna think about their upcoming season. They gotta think about their future. Their opponent is the rival, the Washington Redskins, are 4-6. I'm going with the Redskins. Next matchup, the rest of the games are on Sunday afternoon and then Sunday night, and of course Monday Night Football. Here it goes. The Buffalo Bills are 5-5 against the Kansas City Chiefs, are 6-4. I'm going with the Chiefs at home. Next matchup, the Carolina Panthers are 7-3 versus the New York Jets are 4-6. I'm going with the Jets for an upset pick, and let's see what happens. Probably Jets will fail on me. I don't know why, but they're an up and down team this year. A roller coaster team. Okay, next matchup. The bad news Bears, the beat up Bears, are 3-6 versus the red hot the Philadelphia Eagles. The reason I'm saying that, they're 9-1 this season. My bad. I wish the Bears were upset the Eagles, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Bears has just gotta think about their future right now. So I'm going with Philly. Next matchup, the Miami Dolphins, Jay Cutler Company, are 4-6 versus Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champions. The Patriots are 8-2, going with the Patriots. I think Jay Cutler is out. He has concussion. Why even come back for football? Because of money. Money talks, and you know the rest of it. And their starting quarterback, who got hurt in the offseason during training camp, that's why they had to pick up a backup quarterback to start regular season. Okay, Tampa Bay versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Tampa Bay are 4-6 versus Matt Ryan are 6-4. I'm going with the Falcons. Falcons look good this past Monday night. So let's see, the Falcons could keep going. Okay, next matchup, the battle of the Ohio teams. The Cleveland Browns are 0-10. 0-10. Can you imagine if your NFL team is 0-10 this year? I'd be very embarrassed. Most likely the Browns fans have bags over their face at the game because they're very embarrassed with this franchise. And they're facing the Bengals, are 4-6. They're trying to get into the playoffs. The team is a total mess. If they get in the playoffs, they won't go very far, but you never know about the NFL these days. Are 4-6. Next matchup, the Tennessee Titans are 6-4 versus the Indianapolis Colts are 3-7. I'm going with Tennessee. Without injured luck, that team is a mess. The Colts are. Next matchup, The Seattle Seahawks are 6-4 versus the San Francisco 49ers are 1-9. Seattle lost this past Monday, so they need to bounce back to get back in the playoff picture. Next matchup, Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints are 8-2 versus the Los Angeles Rams are 7-3. This definitely will be a good game. It might be a high-scoring game, a low-scoring game, but the Red Hot Saints they won 8 in a row since their 0-2 start in the season. Is that nuts? Last time someone were 0-2 in this NFL season, they won the whole Super Bowl. I think it was the Dallas Cowboys back in the 90s, and I think another NFL team done that 0-2, and they just had a great run after that. So hopefully the Saints keep on rolling. So this might be a preview of the playoffs in the division round or the championship round. You never know. Next matchup, the Denver Broncos are 7-3 versus 4-6 Oakland Raiders. I'm going Oakland. What happened to the Oakland Raiders? What happened to the Denver Broncos? Oakland Raiders fired their offensive coordinator. So is that going to help? Maybe, maybe not. Can the Oakland Raiders make a late playoff push? We'll see on Sunday. Next matchup, the Jacksonville Jaguars 7-3 versus the Arizona Cardinals are 4-6. I'm going Jacksonville. Jacksonville have a great defense, a great running game. The quarterback is just like hit and miss. He has a roller coaster season, but I guess their offense, the running game and their defense needs to step up. Next matchup for Sunday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers, the beat up Packers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 8-2. Wow, they're on a roll. So I'm going to the Steelers. They definitely want to win the division. Most likely they're going to get far in the playoffs. So Packers are just beat up. No Rodgers, no other key players for the Packers. So they're a total mess. But you heard about an upset. So I'm going with the Steelers in that matchup. For Monday Night Football, the Houston Texans are 4-6 versus the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going with Baltimore. Baltimore is doing great this late in the season, so let's see if they can make a late NFL playoff push. So, those my recap, those my picks. No more NFL bye weeks. I think that's all over with. So that is awesome. So what games are you looking forward to watch today and this afternoon in the season or tonight for Thanksgiving, Thursday Night Football? Any of those matchups are you gonna watch? I think the first one really look very good. Detroit versus Minnesota, the division rival. I think that's the first time they met this year. Actually, the second time. If Detroit wins, they'll sweep Minnesota. But if Minnesota wins, they'll break even. Chargers and Cowboys, it could be a good game. It'll be a total blowout. I like to see if Philip Rivers make a late playoff push. What happened to the Cowboys? I know they have a lot of distractions in the offseason, in the season, with Elliott, the running back, and the Giants. What a mess. What's going to happen to Eli this offseason? Is he going to retire? Stay with the Giants? Are they going to trade him? Let him go? Now for Chris Cousins. I think I pronounced it wrong. But is he going to be re-signed with the Washington Redskins? Is he going to get traded? Is he going to get released? We'll find out in this offseason. But I think there's going to be 3 great matchups, or it might be 3 blowouts, 3 close games. We'll find out. Are you guys going to watch them, or are you just going to watch the highlights, or are you just going to skip it and just spend time with your family? Have a good Thanksgiving. This is the host here, and have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the games. What games are you really looking forward to? Hopefully it's some good game. Hopefully Bears could pull an upset against Philly, but highly unlikely. I'm not going to go up against Bears team. I know Bears just recently waived their kicker, and they just signed a former Kansas City kicker. Hopefully he does good. I don't mind if the Bears win the rest of the game, but unlikely that's going to happen. Unlikely, but never going to go up on your teams. Have a good one. This is your friend here. The right shirt is signing off. All my social media accounts are down below. Hit the notification. Hit the subscribe. hit that like button, and that wraps up. Let me know who you think can win on Thanksgiving games, and who you think can win the rest of them. Well, I just mentioned. Have a good one, and thank you very much. Sorry I go too much detail on it. This is Right. It's sign off. Good luck with your teams, and enjoy the games. Hopefully no blowouts. Peace out, and enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner.